Morning YouTube. Excuse me, I just wanted to show you, I talked about getting a bigger greenhouse to put inside my orchid house alongside the other one, the little one I've got in there. So this is it. My husband's put it together in the garage here because we just wanted to see how big it was and how tall it was to make sure it would fit. So I'll go inside. You'll see it's reasonably roomy. So I think I've got plenty of room. This racky bit here is coming out. I'm not having the stage in either side because my tall shelving units is going to go one on this side and one on this side. And then I'll just have a small table at the back there with just featuring, you know, some of the flowering orchids. So hopefully we'll be getting that in the orchid house soon. But I've got some other plans as well, which I'll discuss with you now. Right, so here I am in the orchid house. I just wanted to show you a couple of things that's come out now. That was in bud that I didn't show you before. But anyway, as best you can see, so this greenhouse here, sorry, let me get over the screen a bit better. This one here is going to be turned around, so the door is in the front here, and then the bigger one is going to go next to it here, and the door is going to be in the front. So they're going to be both level, you know, so obviously this one's not as deep as the other one, but that's fine. So I'm going to make them both level, going to have them so that they're side by side and I can just walk in them and there'll still be plenty of room here. Now this isn't going to happen, I'm not bringing the bigger greenhouse out here now until this spring, or certainly when the weather's a bit warmer, warm enough so that I can leave these orchids outside overnight, etc. And I'll show you where I intend to keep them for the summer in a minute. But first, let's go and have a look at some blooms that's actually come out. So these little guys here have come out now. So that's Dendrobium, let me read that. So it's a nice little purpley one, purple and white with a, oh, can't get that in, never mind, with a pinky centre. So I've got some friends of mine or other orchid buddies that got really big plants of this, and they are flowering profusely. So when these get big, they look great, you know, with all the buds hanging down. And this one here is lovely as well. So that's the second flowering on that one, and that is Cassiope. There you go. Anyway, so that's that one, and then we've got the buds are still coming, nice and big now on that Dendrobium over there. They're swelling. This one's going over a little bit now, but I've still got a couple of buds to come on the top. What else have we got going on? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you these ones in here. So the trickle tree is now opened up. I just got one more bud to go on that one, which is this one. Oh my god, just look at that. I love it. Orange, 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 and more orange. Really, really chuffed with that one. Just gorgeous. And that was the Laelia, this one. The other buds that are developing are coming here. And this sheath doesn't feel like it's got anything inside it, so that could be a failed sheath. There's another sheath here which doesn't feel like it's got anything inside it, but who knows. Dopey May, I had 4 buds on there and I've knocked one off trying to bend them up, and I had 3 buds on that one back there, and I broke one off because again I was trying to bend them up. So I just need to leave things alone because I am very, very heavy-handed and clumsy. And the Sarks are, where is he? Find him. Oh dear, there we are. So the Sarcoleus, that one's Fitzhurt, so that one's just opening up nicely now. Try and get it in focus, so that's good. So anyhow, I'll go out and show you my exciting new plans for summer. Right, so most of you know this is my husband's veg patch. We've been sorting it out the weekend. We had some friends help us, and these furrows, or beds if you like, were fine to have vegetables planted in them, but we found that they just filled up a lot with the pine roots. Obviously, you know, I'm in a pine forest. So what we've decided to do, because it's only the two of us, we really don't need this many veg beds. I mean, we've got all those raised beds there. There's even more raised beds in behind. So we've decided to not use these. So in order to stop the weeds coming up, we've put a bit of tin down first, some old material that we had, and then we filled it with the mulch that we've got, the bark mulch, and my husband's just going to grow a few things in containers on these, just, you know, but it's going to look tidy. We don't have to worry about weeding it, and it's going to be much easier for my husband because he doesn't have the time to fully look after it. So having said that, as you can see, it's a bit messy here. Let's go over the end so you can see it a bit better. So this great big framing here, you can see it. It's about 8 meters long by 3 meters wide, and obviously tall enough to walk in. He's going to remove these stumps with his chainsaw, flatten down all the soil, and get rid of all these weeds which have grown in here. And we're going to mulch the whole thing, so it's going to be nice flat surface. And then we're going to put some of the tables in here that I've got, you know, the drum tables that we got, the cable drum tables. And then we're going to get this shade cloth that we've got here. We've got some more of this shade cloth, because in a minute, the sun's up there right now. In a minute, it's going to be higher in the sky in the summer. All this foliage is going to be removed. My neighbours offered to take all that down off the trees. We've got this shade cloth, and we're going to completely cover this framework in the shade cloth, and I'm going to put the orchids out there for the summer. So let's go back here so you can get a better view. So they're sort of going to be inside there. We're going to leave the ends open so they get a nice amount of air. Obviously the shade cloth's white, so it'll let through, you know, more light, but it is 45% shade protection for them, and we can always double up if we feel that it's not enough. And yeah, so they're going to live out there in the summer. Now, hopefully we're going to get a fair bit of the work done this weekend, but obviously it's no hurry because, you know, we're at least 3 months away from summer here. So, but it's exciting. It's almost like a bit like, you know, an outside area which is shaded. They'll be protected from the full sun, and they will be protected a fair bit, you know, from, well, not really from morning sun, because the trees aren't tall enough here. But we'll see how it goes. I've spoken to somebody who grows a lot of orchids, and he said they should all be fine. All the orchids I've got, especially the Cymbidiums, Cattleyas, but he said you should be great with them. So we'll see. So that's the plan. So I was wondering what to do with this framework. You know, we had the plastic on it at one time, but it just got all messed up with the wind and didn't last. But of course the shade cloth will be fine because the wind will go right through it. So anyway, so I'm super excited about that. Finally getting this veg patch tidied up, getting this whole thing here in some sort of better state. And yeah, so that's the plans, and I will film it again when it's all finished. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.